Picture this, it's 3 a.m. and you're trapped in a diner with an absolute creep. Spooky, right? So it's the graveyard shift, and our protagonist Jess is working the counter at a 24-hour diner. The place is practically deserted, just the sound of the coffee machine and the hum of the fluorescent lights. Jess is used to the quiet, but tonight feels different. There's an eerie stillness in the air, a kind of tension that makes the hairs on the back of her neck stand up. She can't quite put her finger on it, but something feels off. Then, in walks this guy. He's got that unsettling vibe, eyes darting around like he's checking for exits. Jess tries to brush it off, but there's something off about him. He's wearing a dark hoodie, and his face is partially hidden. The way he moves, almost gliding across the floor, sends a shiver down her spine. He orders a coffee, his voice low and gravelly, and takes a seat in the corner, where the shadows seem to swallow him whole. The guy orders a coffee, sits in the corner, and just stares. Every time Jess glances his way, he's already looking. Creepy, right? Things get weirder. Jess notices he's not drinking his coffee, just stirring it slowly. The spoon clinks against the cup in a rhythmic, almost hypnotic pattern. She tries to focus on her work, but she can feel his eyes on her like a weight pressing down on her shoulders. Jess heads to the storeroom, and when she comes back, the guy's gone, but his coffee cup is still there, untouched. And then, boom! A loud crash from the kitchen. Jess's heart races as she inches towards the sound. It's just a tray that's fallen, but the guy is nowhere to be seen. She checks the kitchen, but it's empty. The back door is slightly ajar, swaying gently. Jess feels a chill run down her spine. She quickly locks the door and heads back to the counter, her eyes scanning the diner. Jess decides to check the security footage. And there he is, sneaking around. But here's the kicker. He's not in the diner now. She rewinds the footage and sees him slipping out the back door just before she returned. The realization hits her like a ton of bricks. She had been alone with a potential threat, completely unaware. Her hands tremble as she picks up the phone to call the police. She calls the police and they arrive in minutes. Turns out, the guy was a wanted criminal. And Jess, she was unknowingly in danger the whole time. The police commend her for her quick thinking. They tell her that her vigilance and prompt action might have prevented something far worse. Jess is relieved but shaken. She decides to take a break from the night shifts for a while. The experience has left her with a lingering sense of unease, a reminder of how quickly things can go from mundane to terrifying. So, next time you pull an all-nighter, remember Jess's story, because you never know who's watching. Stay safe, folks. And hey, if you enjoyed this spine chiller, hit like, comment, and subscribe for more eerie tales. Your support helps us bring you more stories that send shivers down your spine. And remember, always trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there and keep your eyes open. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows. Until next time, stay vigilant and keep the lights on. Catch you in the next one.